would you describe yourself as a stereotypical Brit person?
Okay, Stereotypes Level 2-3. Boom. Today, we'll be talking about stereotypes. We'll be talking about, we'll be using I've heard, it seems like, are said to be, to describe groups of people. And we will be comparing and contrasting the differences between men and women. So, here we go. Hey, Henry, how's it going?
Great, Jamie. And how about yourself? How are you?
I'm doing very, very well, thank you. I'm a little hot.
It's a little hot today.
It's heating up, isn't it? Summer is almost here. Summer is here, actually.
It is here.
All right, stereotypes, tough topic. Let's get started.
Yes, it is. Stereotypes is really tough topic, and we have to be careful not to offend some people.
I'll try my best.
All right.
But I am somewhat offensive.
So, since we are in Japan, Jamie, how do you think foreigners view the Japanese people?
Well, I remember before I came to Japan, viewing the Japanese people as being slim. I also had an image that every man wore a white shirt and glasses. Yeah. I thought that Japan was a super high-tech nation, highly advanced. And I had an image for some reason that I knew that Japanese people or Japanese kids worked and studied hard. Those were my stereotypical images of Japanese people before I came.
So do you find them to be generally true or not? Are they accurate?
I think that stereotypes, there's a reason we have stereotypes. The Japanese do work hard. A lot of people are quite slim. Men do wear white shirts. I don't think that those are particularly bad images or that they're particularly wrong either. I would say that those ones were true. There's nobody here eating sushi every day. And I haven't seen anybody doing any karate in the streets. Those were my younger stereotypical images of Japan. Yes.
Haven't seen any ninjas around, right?
I have not spotted a single ninja, but that could just be because they're good at their job.
No samurai.
Right.
So you are from the UK, you're Brit.
I certainly am. Lucky me.
What are some few stereotypes about the British people?
Well, I think that people think that depending on where you're from in the world, if you're from Japan, you think that the Japanese are quite, the Brits are quite gentlemanly, and that everybody drinks tea, eats fish and chips, and loves the Queen. If you're from Europe, your stereotypical image of us may be somewhat different.
So, would you describe yourself as a stereotypical Brit person?
I don't know. I have a sarcastic sense of humor. I don't know if that's a stereotypical image. But as for the rest, no, I don't drink much tea. I'm not a big fan of football. I do not celebrate the Queen's birthday particularly. So, no, I don't think I would describe myself as being a stereotypical British person.
I see. Jamie, what are some typical images of, let's see, millennials?
Millennials? That's a tough one.
You know, those the people, the generation that were born between 1980 and maybe 2000.
I think so, yeah.
Millennials.
I don't have so many stereotypes. I have heard that the millennials love avocados. Avocado toast. And I think that's about all I know about that. Henry, do you have any stereotypical images of millennials?
Millennials, Yeah, I've heard that they are tolerant. They seem to be more tolerant than the generation before. They are more accepting to, sexual orientations and other things. And maybe they're also computer savvy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. The millennials make me feel like a complete dinosaur when it comes to computers. I am. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some countries you've spent time in, Jamie?
Well, I've spent a bit of time in Australia. I spent a bit of time in some Asian countries, Thailand, and I've been to India and Malaysia. But I think apart from Japan, the longest I've stayed in was Australia because I was there for a year.
I see. There are some stereotypes you had about Australia before you went there, and when you went there, were true or disproved?
True. Australian men really do love drinking beer. They do eat a lot of barbecues, and they are really sporty. Those were about the images that I had before I went, and they all turned out to be true.
I see.
Yeah, especially sports crazy. Yeah.
What would you say about men and women?
I would say that in general, women, a stereotypical image of a woman would be that she's more sensitive than a man. Would you agree on that, Henry?
Yes, I would.
So would I.
They're more caring.
Yeah.
And they are peace-loving. And
that's true. But I would just like to say in defense of men that I can be sensitive too sometimes. And I know you can too, Henry. I know you can.
We tend to be a little bit too macho, taking risks.
On the whole, would you say that women make better parents than men?
I would say so. Because as you said, they're more caring. Yeah, they are better at raising children than probably guys.
I have to admit, you're probably right. Henry, as always, it's been very nice talking to you. Thank you very, very much.
It was great talking to you about this really difficult topic.
Thank you very much. And everybody, see you in the next video.
See you.
Bye.